Hell, we are in cozy vibes today. It's Scorpio season. Goodness, and I'm recording this video before the new moon. New moon in Scorpio, sun in Scorpio, lots of Scorpio energy. And my intention for this video is to give you some guidance, give you some clarity for the collective, for all of us individual souls who are here at this time and greening in this higher light, this new paradigm. What are we releasing right now? What is going on? And information on how to move forward, how to feel productive and successful through these densities that are happening. And so we're just going to flow with the cards, see what comes through, and yeah, that will be that. In the background, if you guys can hear, I do have a So and Mystical Night musical journey going on. I just popped up on my YouTube, so that is any background information. That's where that's coming from. It's just so beautiful. Okay. So grounding into this moment, feel our channel clear, feel our grounding cord deep into guide, our crown open up into the cosmos, the central sun, inviting our guides to be present, our ancestors to be welcome. Star ancestors and surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, love to life, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So these are the cards, if you guys can see. Beautiful, wow, this lighting lights them up perfectly. Not me so much, but that's okay. Okay, so these are the cards. So with this already, obviously seeing this Egyptian energy with the alignment of Orion's belt, and over here it kind of feels like this Lemurian Atlantis energy that's coming in as well, and so definitely tapping into past lifetimes within the Egyptian realm, also Atlantis Lemurian, seeing how these lifetimes have come in and still are being experienced, as right now what we're breaking down through the collective is the Atlantean trauma of, and as I say that I see 333, like, of course, it won't be when I edit the video, but I did see 333. Surrender to the sweetness. So this is all about just love, and as Venus is about to enter into Capricorn, like making sure that we're still seeing things through that lens of beauty and love and magic, and not so much in that more like businessy side of like, I'm just getting it done, I'm stating facts, and this is just what is, these are my emotions and feelings, what I'm going through right now. And so as we process through that, just making sure that we're still holding to that sweetness, the gentleness, and the love that is life, and the beauty that is this new paradigm that is being anchored in. And that already is all of creation. All of creation is love. And some essence, in some sort. You can also view it as all of creation is fear, fear of XYZ, but that's what wants to be talked about right now. Make love to life, pleasure, joy, just feel good. Just feel good. Do those things that light you up. Do those things that make you feel in your power, that make you feel empowered as that divine soul that you are. And then star ancestors here speaking to, in the background we have statues and beings and Egyptian gods and goddesses. Speaking to at this time the veil is thinning. it's like thinning out greatly right now. So looking a little deeper into our ancestry, and this can be like physical ancestors, this can also be galactic ancestry. So for me, I very much resonated with Palladian, Syrian, Lyran, but I also know in other lifetimes I do have Grey lifetimes, I do have Arcturian lifetimes, but at this time my ancestry for this human comes more so from the Pallades. So looking more into how are your experiences as a whole soul, with many, many lifetimes, how are you experiencing them here? What hidden wisdom can you uncover and discover within yourself and really ground it into this reality, this new paradigm, so it allows for easiness and learning and discovering and even believing in this new creation that is coming about. So those seem to be the cards that want to be talked about. Be the longest videos. The lessons being learned as a human collective right now. Detached from drama. So if we look at this life as a simulation, as an illusion, we can also view it as a play, as a movie. And so detaching from the drama, from that central, what seems to be like a main storyline, just detaching from it and just being like, you know what, I'm gonna just like step out and remove myself from this because it's not serving this higher creation that I am stepping into. With the number 34, this is progressive, so we are creating more balance and unity coming in with that masculine and feminine energy, and just feeling ourselves stand more so in our power as the divine beings that we are, as we anchor in our ancestral energy and the lessons that we've learned through lifetimes and through generations, anchoring in those strengths and values into this moment so that we can then become so much more. Viewing this illusion as the illusion and removing ourselves from it, seeing everything as it actually is, as potential, as creation, as a continual creation. It's a never-ending story. And as we step out of the movie, out of the illusion, out of the drama, you can see she's like leaving the picture frame. She's leaving the stage. As we leave the stage, we enter into the world. We enter into our own reality, our own creation, rather than this stage that has been set up and placed with lighting and music and sound and all of that fun stuff. Yet when we remove ourselves from that illusion, we then see things as they actually are. And we can actually take hold of our life more easily, with more ease and more power and gusto. Okay, what else? We're gonna do one from this deck. Wow, it's been a minute since we used this deck. Okay. So I asked what fears we are experiencing right now, and we have two major arcana coming in. So we have number 7, the Chariot, very fire energy, and then we have number 4, the Emperor reversed. And so with these two cards coming in, there's a lot of strength here, there's a lot of masculine energy, but also it's a lot of coming back inwards, rebalancing the chakra system and feeling into the body, making sure that you yourself are grounded and individual. And it's kind of scary because when we do that, we feel so empowered in ourselves, but then it's almost like, oh my gosh, what do I do with this? Nobody teaches me how to do this, so how can I stand in this more fully and allow myself to be disciplined and be in this masculine energy, but also allow the surrender into the sweetness, that feminine flow to happen, seeing everything in life as magical and mystical and full of opportunity, yet being structured and disciplined in, okay, I'm going through this in life with a specific purpose, a specific mission, a specific dharma, and that can shift over time and morph and become different. But at this time, what is that mission? What is that purpose? Being disciplined and determined that I am here for this, and so whatever I'm doing, I know that I am in my power and in my sovereignty. One more card that wants to open. Bottom of the deck was the world, by the way. So what we're not seeing, there's a lot of crumbling around us right now. There's like, everything is collapsing and systems are going away and other ones are being implemented. And there's a lot of control, and we're actually seeing the control in the external. What we're being told here with this world card being on the bottom is that there's still so much joy. We're still creating that new paradigm. Light has won, as people say. And it's time to celebrate. We're celebrating the journey. The journey is the expansion. The journey is the alchemy. The journey is the experience, is the activation. And so as we experience, as we journey, we already know that we're celebrating life, because we have come here to experience the human. And we are experiencing the human right now. We are literally making history every day. And we don't see that right now, because you only see history when it's written about, when it's in the future and you look back and say, oh, that was history. You yourself have already lived through history. I say history being the relative term. This could be story, journey, quest. Okay, so one more card though for like more future, but like how to move forward. How to move forward. 3 of crystals for collaboration and productivity. So right now there's this deep call for community, for collaboration, for other souls along this similar path, a similar journey as you, and really anchoring into them as soul family, soul tribe, and seeing that their value doesn't come from everything that they do. It comes from their being in their light, them being in their truth, them sharing and showing up in their light, in their authenticity as the divine soul that they are. And in doing that, they're already co-creating with everything that they come in contact with, everyone they communicate with. And this is where we're at, you and me. We get to collaborate with others, with ourselves, with other individuals, and just really be in that power. Really be in that experience of, as a self, as a soul, I get to be hopeful, I get to be joyful, and I get to create in the physical being the key part. Crystals is all about the material world and actually like the physical things. So how are we creating? How are we completing old cycles, anchoring into those ancestral lines, those starseed lines, and pulling all of this information inwards, welcoming it in, knowing that we are cosmic intelligence, here to anchor a new paradigm. And we do that so easily, so gracefully with community, with collaboration. And we feel so productive when we do that, because it's not just your energy, my energy, it's multiple energy creating a vortex of light, a vortex of this new paradigm of creation. So surrendering into that, loving life again, seeing the mysticism, seeing the magic, detaching yourself from drama, and not being afraid of the determination and discipline that comes from you being in your power, you being in your light, welcoming it, embracing it, and saying, I have so much power within me, what can I do with it now? With that, I'm going to leave it there. I love you so much, light. I love you, I love you, I love you. Just trying out different things, and this felt right to do tonight. So even though the lighting is cozy, I'm literally in bed, I love you. Until next